Chase Reiner is the most successful online entrepreneur in the world. This is the story of the man, the myth, the legend, Chase Reiner. Looking at his success today, you would never guess it all started with a homeless man. Not only was he homeless, he was clueless. No clue whatsoever. When Chase was 16 years old, high school student, he smoked large amounts of marijuana and consumed copious amounts of methylphenidate and ADHD medication. After his dad died of an overdose of heroin, he did not sleep for years. While living in a recovery home, he was introduced to hardcore drugs and forced to live on the streets. But one day, he decided to turn things around. Chase moved back in with his mom and started going to City College. He thought, now I got my GED. I need a job. Chase got a job at a sushi restaurant and was fired for incompetence. Chase got a job working in construction, Starbucks, Taco Bell, and was fired for incompetence. He applied at Radio Shack and got a job offer. This was a huge step forward in the field of electronics and tech. This is when Chase started building websites. Chase was approached by a man named John Underhill from QIS. He was tasked with building websites for his company. Chase Reiner realized that day he could create his own luck. Move forward, he thought, and move forward he did. Chase did not try to reinvent the wheel. He found what was working for people and worked it. Chase built website after website for others and himself. He built his own IT company. John Underhill from QIS handed Chase an SEO book. John told Chase, read this and see what you can do. Chase ranked extremely high for computer repair in Santa Barbara. He outranked every business except one, owned by a man named Ricardo. Chase thought that Ricardo was crushing it for computer repair. Ricardo was making $5,000 a month. He asked Ricardo, how can I be like you? Ricardo laughed. Chase, you will never outrank me, and then promptly hung up the phone. Anger swelled in Chase as he devised strategies to outrank Ricardo. The SEO road was long and hard, but as he traveled he realized, I love SEO. Just realized he could be the SEO guy. He focused all of his efforts on ranking for number one. He became number one. Then Chase picked up the phone and called Ricardo and said, I now outrank you. Can I work for you? Ricardo hired Chase for $3,200 per month. This was a milestone in Chase's life. Never had he made so much money. Chase, now 23, wanted more out of life, so he moved on. He rented a small garage for $900 a month and started making YouTube videos. He struggled to educate people on Google. He needed to make money to pay for his garage. Living on a diet of popcorn and ramen noodles and chugging gallons and gallons of coffee from a Keurig machine, Chase Reiner worked non-stop. The puking party people of a small town in Isla Vista gave Chase restless nights from their non-stop partying and loud music. Chase Reiner was living on a prayer. He wanted to make something work, and he took a chance. Just take one more step forward, he thought. One more step. Chase realized that you will never level up unless you try to figure out how to level up. He would have to figure out what the next level is. Chase started taking action. Massive action. Chase always had faith that it would work. He knew in his heart, if he just put in the time and he put in the effort. He could make it happen. Chase started to lose his mind. He was typing his fingers to the bone and yet received no reward for his efforts. He was unable to buy a $7 Hawaiian dinner for his girlfriend. This luau would be his last because he was a loser. Chase broke out the motivational cassette tape library. Chase shook his fist at the thundering clouds and shouted,
"Why does nothing work for me?"
Then his phone rang. It was Crystal. From our sleep guide, she informed Chase she had seen the videos that he had been making from his garage.
Chase Reiner, we need an SEO audit for a website.
Yes, of course, I can help you for $300.
They sent the money. They wanted to know how much would it cost to implement the suggestions on your SEO audit. Chase said,
$1,500. Let's go.
Up until that point, Chase had never had his own client. He always worked for someone else. But now the tables are turning. It took almost a year and a half to realize the first signs of his endeavors were starting to work. I can survive, he thought. Chase Reiner always says, remember, if you tried something last week and it didn't work, try again. The only people that fail are the people that stop trying. Anytime something didn't work, Chase Reiner worked harder. Work hard in his garage, he did. Chase eventually started having $8,000 a month. Chase moved out of the garage into a studio apartment above a soup kitchen catering company that became one of his clients. Every morning he would wake up and smell beef stew and weird smells. Chase started getting invited to different conferences to talk about SEO, even though he smelled like soup. Chase Reiner worked for years and years and years and still remained broke. Most of his money went to rent, employees, and taxes. Starting your own business is expensive. Running your own business is very hard. Chase started reinvesting all of the money he made back into his business. He was building assets. He was building cash flow. Cash flow is more important than money in hand. You can always turn up the cash flow dial and make more money if you need to, Chase said. Chase moved into a 2-bedroom apartment that cost $2,000 per month. There he acquired $50,000 per month from clients. You would think he'd be on cloud 9, but Chase was miserable. He did not enjoy his work. He said it was fun at first. He was living the dream, but the dream quickly became a nightmare. That's when Chase started selling courses. He would teach them how to sell services and how to make money. The courses at first were not making much money. He still had to continue with his services in order to survive. Chase decided he's going to take another chance. Chase decided he's going to stop services and go full-time into courses. For a time, the losses were considerable. It was a swift blow, but sometimes you have to take a few punches to get to the next level. You have to be willing to take a hit to get to the next level. When Chase left the SEO company, he took a hit. When Chase stopped doing services and started selling courses, he took a hit. Chase said, if you're unwilling to take a hit, if you're unwilling to lose something, then you will never get to the next level. Sometimes you have to let the past go in order to grow. Chase said, if you want to get to the next level, you have to be willing to sacrifice in order to do that. Every time you level up, there's going to be another level. There will always be a way for you to give back and contribute, give more value. Chase had his first $50,000 month selling courses. He realized he can do more. But what more could he do? Chase reached out to his friend and mentor Paul James. Paul started showing Chase his Dialhawk software, a tool he had made to track leads. Chase decided to build his own tools. His first desktop software tool was a complete failure. It was called Rank Chaser. He had a programmer in Russia. It just did not work. Chase's second attempt was on a tool called Shine Ranker. Shine Ranker has helped Chase's family secure $1.3 million this year. Shine Ranker has 1,200 users. The profits from this tool are projected to be $3 million next year. It is possible for you to generate 1 million views on Google with the help of Shine Ranker. Chase had no idea the success Shine Ranker would have on people's lives. He didn't have any software to help him. Now Chase wants to help you with his new tool, Shine Ranker. You can see for yourself the positive impact it has had on SEO experts. Your years of trial and error are over. Your years of struggle have come to an end. You need the perfect SEO tool, Shine Ranker. This is your year to shine. Go to shinerankerannualpass.com. That's shinerankerannualpass.com. Check out the new content editor with AI generator. See the new projects dashboard. Test drive the new keywords tracker dashboard. Chase Reiner is changing the game. Go to shinerankerannualpass.com. That's shinerankerannualpass.com. Get your shinerankerannualpass.com today.